Some information has leaked out to the media from other states, and we got confirmation today about 11 o'clock that a body had been located in Alabama, in Bessemer, Alabama. We got confirmation this afternoon that this body was the body of David Culps, our person who was carjacked in Vicksburg, Mississippi. We're working with those authorities. The FBI is down there working with Bessemer, and also Louisiana State Police has people on the ground. They're also working with them. Of course, it will be a federal investigation involving this. This is one thing that we want to stress, that, you know, since we've located Mr. Culps and he is deceased, you know, we want the public to be aware and really pay attention, and please help us capture these individuals. Pass this word on not only to people here, but your friends and family in other parts of the country. We're going to still stay on top of this as if they're here. We have no reason to believe at this time that they have gone anywhere else. And so please be aware of your surroundings and notify law enforcement if you see anything out of the ordinary. Sheriff.
Thank you. I would just reiterate what Agent Mehr has said. Of course, we said before that they were extremely considered armed and dangerous. They've proven that by the body of Mr. Culps being found. One other thing, we have moved the command post. We're now stationed over at Pringles Park, which is just a short distance from that. We are also going to maintain the same manpower that we had just a couple of yesterday, as a matter of fact, which will be somewhere between 80 to 90 or maybe a few more than that out there at the patrolling that community where the suspect was last seen. Also, Dr. Zambito wants certainly the public to know that she has alerted all of the parents of the situations involving the schools that's in that area. And again, we are continuing to look for them. As the agent has said, we have no reason to believe, or they haven't been confirmed to be cited in any other areas.
What were the how did Mr. Culps get to Alabama, and what were the circumstances behind his death?
There's no doubt that these escapees. There's no doubt that the escapees actually carried him to Alabama. That during the investigation, we had tracked movements, as we'd stated in the past, of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee, and so that was one thing that we were trying to do, is get information out, because, you know, we were hoping to find him alive and well, and his safety was most important to us and the people in Mississippi and, of course, Louisiana. And we've met with their family this afternoon here in Jackson, and they've just left going back. And that's one reason we delayed the news conference, is notification of their family up north, because they had already started picking up information, but nobody had confirmed it. And so, you know, we would ask the public just to be patient and help us in this endeavor of locating these fugitives.
Where exactly was his body found?
Ma'am?
Where exactly was the
He was found in Bessemer, Alabama, right outside of Birmingham.
How old is Mr. Culps?
He was in his 50s. I don't know the exact.
Children?
Yes, he has children.
How many? How many children does he have?
He has, I think, 4 children.
Was his body found at a hotel, or where is the exact location?
That's correct. It was located at a hotel.
Can you talk about how his body was found?
No, ma'am.
Was it in a room or just?
It was not in a room.
Is it believed that he was shot with a gun?
We're not commenting on cause of death.
Do these individuals have firearms?
We have no idea. We will. We're searching for them as if they do, because people have homes, people have firearms, and if they've broken in somebody's home or got a firearm, they could have one. So they're going to be treated that way, and we expect the public to treat them that way.
Are the leads still coming in from the public?
We are having leads to come in, and we're working those leads as they come, but we have no confirmed sightings at this time.
That is correct, no confirmed.
When the two suspects are found, is there an expected additional murder charge to be added to their list of?
That will be something that will be discussed, and at some time, murder charges will be placed.
You mentioned that there's no reason to believe they have left this area. What are reasons that you have that they are still in this area? It seems kind of unlikely that they would stick around this long.
Well, it's not unusual on escapees for them to hunker down for 2 or 3 days, hoping that law enforcement, other people will back off and then make a escape from there. So we've seen that in the past in other cases, and no sightings or no information has surfaced in any other parts of the United States. But we are sending out, as I said this morning, information throughout the United States about these individuals and their photographs, just in case.
Any reports of stolen vehicles or break-ins to homes that haven't been able to be explained?
I'll let the sheriff explain that.
Right, we have no confirmed information of that. There was one report, and I think it was mentioned early on, there was one report that there was a home broken into in the three-way community, that clothes was taken, and that it was evidence that the person or persons took a shower there. That is false information. That we have no report of that.
Do you think that Mr. Cups was killed here in Jackson and taken to Alabama?
Mr. Cups never came to Jackson, Tennessee.
Or in Vicksburg, I'm sorry. In Vicksburg?
We're not discussing that. And we would ask the public too, and everybody else, not to start rumors about things. And that's one thing that hurts investigations, is rumor mill starting. And there's been lots of rumors that have surfaced, and that causes us problems, because we end up searching and trying to put those rumors to rest, and we find out they're just rumors. So that's just like calling 911 when you want to order a Burger King or something, and Happy Meal or McDonald's. You're wasting precious manpower that could be out there working, and we're having to run down rumors, and we don't need that.
This morning you were within a 6 to 7 mile radius of 95. Exit 85. Are you still searching that area?
We moved a little further than that when we had that information about a sighting of individuals on a bicycle that was not dressed appropriately around 1 a.m. this morning. We have not confirmed that, nothing other than receiving that information. We did pursue it, did develop a little bit of evidence, but I don't want to go into that.
Sheriff, since they found the dead body, would this be now a federal crime or still be a state crime?
I believe, as mentioned, and Agent Goldsmith is here, and he could answer that, but we're pretty sure that the federal bureau is involved.
There will be a federal crime, and so that will be worked out as time goes by. Our most important thing right now is locating the fugitives. And
that any family or friends might be helping them, especially since they left?
you know, we're working on all family members and leads everywhere. We have the Marshal Service, lots of agencies that are not even represented here today in other states that are working leads.
Can you talk about credit cards? We had heard that we had been tracking down their credit cards, and that's how we found out how they were moving about, that sort of thing.
Well, that's some information we don't have, so that's an example of a rumor that may be going around. One thing we have some brochures or some flyers that shows Mr. Wedgeworth with tattoos, some of his tattoos, and Mr. Pierce has a tattoo on his back that says Drake, D-R-A-K-E, in Old English lettering. It's a prison tattoo, so it's not a real good tattoo, but that's just more identification on the individuals. Appreciate the time.
Let me say one other thing. Let me just be real clear. We have no credible information that the suspects have left this area. No information at all. So we're having to assume that they're still here.
So when these criminals turn on the TV tonight to see how famous they are, what message do you want to give them?
They need to turn themselves in because everybody is going to continue to search till we locate them and hopefully bring them to justice.
How is it they've been here? You think they have been here for 2 days and you have not found them?
That's not unusual. I mean, they could be in an abandoned house. They could be they live on the land. You know, they are criminals, and they're trying to get away, and they're going to do whatever means possible, as we've already seen, to try to have freedom.
What do you want to say to people to make sure that they keep themselves safe?
Well, you know, lock your doors at night. Reach out to your neighbors, your friends, and let them know what's going on in the neighborhood, and communicate with each other. And if you see something, contact law enforcement. Ask them to check it out. Thank you.